Hi guys, Matthew Lippert back again with another video. Today I'm going to be working on a 2007 Camry. I'm going to be doing some headlight restoration. One of them isn't too bad, but one of the headlights is really bad. You're gonna think this is cool when you see it, but I'm going to do some work on this, try to clean these things up and put a clear coat over them. So I'm going to go through this video and go through the steps I'm going to take, and so then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. So do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon. That way you'll be notified every time I post new content. And share this video. And if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to my channel. If you're a current subscriber and you've been here before, appreciate you coming back. Let me know in the comment section, where you're watching this from, and also let me know if you have any comments, questions, anything like that. Put that in the comment section. I'll reply as appropriate. Well, here's this 07 Camry. You see how bad that is. That's pretty tore up there. Somebody had redone this, I think, once, and it looks like it's peeling off. But it's yellowing, it's peeling off. Just really looks bad. The other one's not near as bad. It's a little bit of fogginess, but nothing like that. Driving down the road at night, you can see a drastic difference in the two sides. In fact, first time I drove this car at night, I had to get out and look at it, make sure the driver's side headlight was even on, because you just couldn't see it. So it just doesn't give much light. So I'm going to go ahead and do some fixing on this and see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to start this with this air-powered angle grinder and a surface conditioning tool. I'm going to try to go real easy because this can be pretty aggressive if you put much pressure on it. I just basically want to get it smooth off a little bit. And then I'm going to clean it, hit it with some 400, I'm going to go 220 grit sandpaper, and then finish with some 400 grit sandpaper. I'm not trying to go too fast. You see how it's just peeling that stuff right off? That's just a clear coat that somebody put on, and I don't know that they did a whole lot of good prep work. I just got to get that cleaned off. My air compressor is running, so it's making a lot of noise, but I've got to ground off as much as I'm going with that machine because I don't want to risk getting into the paint on the car. So I'm going to go ahead and use some 220 grit sandpaper and try to, there's my air compressor. I'll try to get this smooth off a little bit more, and then because some of that clear coat begins to gum up, so I'm going to try to sand it off with this 220, and then I'll come back with a 400. This has taken a long time, so I went ahead and got some 120 grit sandpaper. I also taped this off because I hit the painted structure, part of the fender one time, so I thought, well, I don't want to scratch it all up. It's not a great paint job on this car, but I don't want to make it, I want to keep it as nice as I can, so I tape that up. Let's start with some 120. That's more aggressive. Now I'm Now I'm getting some stuff off of here. Get this stuff off of this 120, and then I'll come back here with that 220 and then hit 400. And that way I'm not taking, I don't want to be here all night, you know, I want to try to do this as quickly as I can, but yet as thoroughly as I can. This way, with this tape on here, I don't have to be quite so careful because it's basically going to scratch the tape. And if I need to retape it before I clear coat it, I will. The wheel I used to take the bulk of this off, that was a Kimball Midwest surface conditioning disc. You can take off gasket material, take off different things like that. If you start putting much pressure on it, it gets pretty aggressive. And I was trying to be very light and not be super aggressive because I didn't want to gouge this thing just being plastic. I didn't want to gouge it so bad that I couldn't use it. Wet sanding is pretty basic. It's just what it said. It's sanding while it's wet. And the other thing this will do, and this will begin to show you a little bit more as far as how smooth this is. Because when you have all that debris in there, it's really kind of hard to see how deep the scratches are. This begins to show you what the end will be. I do this with woodworking all the time. I'm always wet sanding something. I'm going to take 400 with sand 400, and I'm hoping I'll sand it up enough that I think we'll right here. So then again, that's just a pretty deep out right there. That's better. That's just because it helps it with the thing on the track off it. Really take a little bit of that. Then just stretching that 2 minutes or so, 1 point. That's doing the which end is not. I started to put 200 but I have to put 400 bit. It's all fine, so I just take it over there and fade it off in one shot of this. Super smooth. Okay, I've got it all taped up. I want to zoom in here. I just wanted to show you how I had it taped. So now I'm going to clear coat it. I've got some Kimball Midwest clear gloss. That's what I'm going to spray it with. I figure if I'm selling this stuff, I might as well be spraying with it, right? So that's what I'm going to spray it with. So here we go. What a difference. There's a few spots I see I could have sanded it a little bit better. I'm going to let it set there for a little bit and then I'm going to coat it again. I'll probably put 3 good coats on it. That was a fairly light coat. And I'm going to put a couple more heavy coats on it. But I almost put that one on too heavy. It's almost running right in the middle of it. So I almost put that one on too heavy. So I'm going to let it set here for about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll coat it again. Yeah, put 2 coats on there. It's drying pretty quick. It's a fairly warm day. I'm going to put a 3rd coat on it. I got a little bit of a run right down the middle. I put that first coat on too heavy. I knew better than that. I should have went light on that first coat, get it tacky. But I didn't, so oh well. I'm glad this is my own vehicle. Alright, I'm going to let that go and take the paper and stuff off, and I'm going to call that macaroni. Okay, here's this light all done. That came out so nice. Like I say, there is a slight run right down the middle. You can cut, yeah, you can see it a little bit right there, right there. But I'm not going to fix it. Like I say, it's my own car, so I'm not going to fix it. But and there's a few spots I didn't sand quite good enough. But at least I'll be able to see out of this thing until the light's on at night going down the road. So, but that's the driver's side. That's the passenger side. There's quite a difference. So I'm pretty happy with that. And you know, next time this has to be done, I'm probably going to have to just replace a light. I took quite a bit of material off of there, more than what a person probably should. But you know, I was basically doing this to showcase a couple of Kimball products and to do a video giving you the basic ideas of how to do this. And I just used an automotive grade clear coat. I didn't use nothing special, just something that you would put on any kind of plastic or metal. but I think that came out pretty good. Okay, guys, there you go. This thing is all done now. It's a 2007 Camry, but the make and model of the vehicle really doesn't matter, because the same thing applies to any of these vehicles with these plastic headlights, and most of them have the plastic headlights. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button, that like button, that bell icon, share this video, comment on this video. If you have any questions about what I did, leave that in the comment section. I'll respond as appropriate. If you have any suggestions of what I can do differently, comment in there too. As I'm always open for suggestions. I'm not one of these guys that thinks I have all the answers. If you have a suggestion, go ahead and throw it in that comment section. Like I say, I'll respond as appropriate. And I hope you enjoy this video, and look forward to you coming back the next time. And make it a great day, and may God bless you.